Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gamer here, and welcome to Farm Manager 2018. This is a new game we're checking out for the channel. Huge shout out to Playway for sending me this game to check out for y'all before the game is actually released. That being said, keep in mind this is a beta game. The bugs that I may experience or the issues I may experience in the videos up to its release may not represent what is actually in the end product. As you can see, I don't even have the campaign mode right now because this is just a demo beta version of it. So without further ado, I've been playing this a little bit behind the scenes and getting a feel for it so I know what to show y'all and get an idea of what the best way to do that is. So you have some scenarios where you can have a little challenge for you. Like this one, you have a challenge of getting 30 greenhouses on your farm and getting a harvest off them. Excuse me. But we also have free mode, which if you ever played Minecraft, it's kind of like a creative mode kind of thing. We're going to put this to easy, and we'll put this all the way up to 2 million. We'll keep it as Redneck Acres. There we are. So we'll apply that. So the only reason I'm going on easy mode and giving myself so much money is just so I can show you guys the entirety of this game and, you know, really show off what this game has to offer, because it really is a beautiful game. As of right now, the loading times are a little long, but they're not too long, and that'll probably be worked out by the game's release. And we're actually out already. So something you should blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So something that's cool about this game is it has randomly generating terrain. So like when I was playing off camera, I had a lot that was nowhere near the water, and obviously this one is half water, which is pretty cool to see actually. I think we can make some pretty good use of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get into this. So first thing we want to do is build our... I can cancel you. We can build our farmer's house, which apparently we can't actually do right there. But we can put it right there, which I think is a good spot for that. So you see it chops down some trees and it kind of puts this fence around it, so we can fast forward time by 2 or 3. If we just watch this for a little bit, hopefully it actually works like it's supposed to. It should. And this is a flawless game from what I can tell. Oh, yep, there it goes. A little bit of lag spike. So that truck just dropped off the materials for this, and boom, it's built. That's because we're on such a fast speed. We'll go back to kind of normal time. We just got $8,000. Okay. So yeah, our farmhouse is now built. It has a nice view from the back. You can rotate your camera. You can move around as you've been seeing. So then now let's actually start planning out our farm. So here we can create our fields. We just do something like that. We're not going to do that yet because I want to put down some buildings first. This is the wrong spot. So here's where you can go for your buildings. So you have 4 animals. So you have a beekeeper building. You have a small chicken coop. And you have a small cow shed. So let's go ahead and get one of the cow shed. Right there. There we are. And then let's get a chicken coop. Animals. Chicken coop. We'll put that pretty much right next to there. Gonna have the animals in that area. Next thing we're going to need to do is have a place for our workers to stay. For that we want to go here. So we have a house for permanent employees and for seasonal. We'll go for the permanent one. We'll give them the same luxury as us. We'll put them right on the waterfront. That way they can feel cozy when they are here. Let's build some roads to these things. We'll go with a paved road, which isn't actually asphalt. It's like stepping stones or fancy gravel, basically. Well, the main entrance kind of in between here. Let's go there and bringing that out like that. And we'll have an entrance specifically for the animals right there. There we are. So that's built. These guys are being built as well. You can go away. So as you can see here, oh, that doesn't look healthy. But he's delivering products for these guys here. So now we go over here. We'll go ahead and select our bulldozers and get rid of some of these trees. Like so. Little tricky of a hitbox for the trees. And we can't actually get rid of that one, okay? And we just press escape to get rid of that. Unfortunately, I have not found out if you can actually expand further and like acquire land around you. From what I can tell you, it's just basically what you have in front of you. What you start out with is what you have. So unlike most farming simulators that are out there, you aren't actually doing any of the work. You just kind of, as the name tells you, manage the farm. You just, you're the one who takes care of building the barns, building the housing, telling the workers what to do, basically. You are the boss man in this game, which is pretty cool, actually. And so let's go ahead and create a few fields. That guy is stuck. Can we do something with him? We can't. Alright, so that's weird. Let's speed up time to see if something happens with that. Alright, there we go. I just ended up bulldozing the chicken coop. So let's go ahead and go back to our buildings. Let's get our chicken coop again. Put it right there. Hopefully, it actually gets built this time. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so where were we? We were building some fields. So we got those two. We'll do... Actually, before we do anything else, we should go into our garages. And we'll get some parking. Go... let's see here. Yeah, we'll put the parking over here. Like so. We'll actually get two of those. Put them right next to each other, why not? It'll give us some decent space for our future expansions. So production we don't really need to worry about right now, but warehouses. Let's grab some silos. Put those like right, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to put them on this side. Oh, no, we don't. We can just put them right there. One thing I would say about this game that they should do is make it so you can put down multiple instead of having to put down one, go back here, select it again, put it down again, and then keep doing that. We'll put down 4 of these though. Just to kind of show those off. Oh, again? Really? Alright, get out of here. And that guy's gonna... That's so weird. They've never done this before. Alright, so we'll just build one thing at a time apparently. And we'll go 2 times speed for this. So let's try this one more time. Let's go off of the intersection this time. So let's go there. Hopefully it actually works. That's weird. I never had a problem with that. I mean, And the thing I had off camera, I was putting down buildings like crazy and never had a problem. There we go. So I had to actually move the chicken coop to over here because they kept getting stuck on it over here for some reason. Like I said, I don't know why that happened. I never had that happen to me in this game before. Let's continue putting our silos down though. I think I have an idea of a reason. I think it's because the gate is over here, so the truck would come in and it wanted to turn here, or turn into it to get to the other side, but it couldn't because it got hung up on that. I don't know, it's weird. Like I said, I never had an issue with that, so it is what it is. Alright, so let's go to our market and see what we have here. So we have, you can buy apple, lupine, grass, pumpkin, tomato, wheat. Lupine is actually like a flower in the pea family, so it's like a pea, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't really heard of it before. But we have tree sapling, lupine seed, grass seed, pumpkin seed, tomato seed, or seedling actually. And you see that these have dates on it, so it would be 25/05/2018. It is 14/05/2018. So we can't plant those yet. Same with the apples. So what we can do is grab some pumpkin seeds though. We need to build a warehouse first, that's right. So let's go here. I believe it's in here as well. Small warehouse. Yeah, we'll want the small warehouse. We'll put that right here, why not? And we'll go ahead and extend the road to the end here. Go ahead and put like an extra little thing right there for the chicken pen. Alright, so that's being built. That's being built. I don't know why I said why. I don't know why I said that twice, but you know, is what it is. Alright, so it's just about to be done building it, but it started raining. I wanted to show you guys that there is a weather system in this game, and it's actually pretty awesome. You know, right now it's the light drizzle, so nothing too serious. But anyways, our warehouse is built. That means we can buy some seeds. What we're going to do, we'll buy some lupine. We'll buy 100 of that, 100 of grass, 100 of pumpkin, 100 of tomato seeds, and same with this. Actually, we'll buy another 100 of the tomato and pumpkins, because those tend to go fast, as you'll see. And why not buy a few of the apple trees as well. Alright, so you see these box trucks coming in. They are delivering all the stuff we just bought. And well, now we get to do the fun part. We get to buy some equipment. We'll go ahead and buy this first of all. We'll go with that parking. We'll buy the precision planter, which is for our pumpkins. That and that one. We'll go ahead and buy this planter, I think. Yeah, that's the one I want for our tomatoes. That one as well. We'll go ahead and buy the cultivator. Parking. We'll buy the plow. So now we're moving on to the second parking space. And we'll buy a sprayer, because we will need that. And we'll buy some tractors. So we scroll down here, we have the tractor rigger. So we'll buy, like I said, we'll buy 2 of those probably. So that is our basic equipment. We don't need any fancy harvesters just yet. Alright, so let's look here. So we have this space and this space in here. And now both of our parts. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and just grab another parking space while we're at it. because both of our parking spaces are filled right now. Let's go to our field creation tab, and let's put like a small strip here. Yes, I wish I looked at the size of that. Do another one right here. Looks roughly the same size. Yeah. And we'll do the biggest one we can on this part. That'll be our wheat field. This will be our pea field. We'll have tomatoes here. We'll have pumpkins here. What do I... You know, I'm going to plan this out and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to do... We'll probably not even use this field, but we'll do the lupine here. We'll do a strip of tomatoes, some pumpkins. We'll do our wheat here. And we'll do apple trees here. But first, let's buy some chickens. Let's buy 4... Okay, let's buy 6 of them. It has to be a round number, and you can't reduce how much you add. So for those, we're going to need some grain. So we'll go here. We'll buy 200 lupine. Apparently we don't have space for that. We'll buy 200 wheat. What's this? Scare birds. So this is a pretty cool thing of this game. You can scare birds away like this. It's pretty interesting. You just randomly click to make sure they're off of your fields. Yep, we gotta check for that. We'll slow down time too, just about a little bit. So what exactly do these guys need? Well, they're going to need a permanent worker. Let's just hire her. She'll go there. Awesome. So her, and we're good. So she will take care of the chickens. Let's look at their food. So wheat and lupine. Apparently you can get corn, sunflower, rye, and oat, but obviously we don't see those in the market. So those are possibly coming in the in the final version of the game when it's actually released. Like I said, this is just a demo, and what you see here may not represent what's actually out there. So let's actually slow time way down, because it is a day past when we wanted to have our tomatoes in the ground. So let's plow. We use our machines. We'll use the tractor and the plow. We'll hire somebody. Let's get you. Put you there. That looks good. And accept. So she's gonna plow this field. And unfortunately, we only had the one plow. But well, I was thinking, do we actually have to plow these? I think we actually, yeah, we have to plow them before we can seed them, I believe. Speed up time a little bit. There she goes to her tractor to hook up to her plow. A relatively small field, so it shouldn't take too long. As you see, she actually gets the plow there. Oh, where's she going? She's going to start on this side? Yep, that's what it looks like. And as you can see, she actually starts plowing. And the textures in this game are actually really nice looking. As you see. Pretty awesome. So unfortunately you can only have one person in the field at a time. You know, doing one job at a time in the field. Which is completely fine. And just making it pass right there to get that last little bit. Alright, So with that done, we need to wait for her to park the tractor up before we can cultivate it. Then we can seed it. Alright, so this, we'll choose the tractor, we'll get our cultivator, and we'll hire her again. She'll cultivate that. While she's doing that, we'll get another worker to do some plowing. Let's hire her, put her there, and exit out of that, choose her, accept. So now we're moving. We'll have 2 people doing plowing jobs, and it's way too late to plant our you should be good, right? What do you have in storage? So you can actually see what you have in storage. Oh, we have plenty in storage for them. We zoom in on here. Beautiful ground textures. So it is a little late for us to be putting tomato seeds into the ground, but we will anyways. A little darker there, that's a little interesting. But like I said, we will put some tomato seeds in the ground just to show off the what it looks like, because it is quite an interesting process. Like I said, this video is just to kind of show off what the game can do and is. So why not do it a little bit? So let's grab this, sowing, go to tomato seedling. Oh, I thought I bought some. That's weird. I could have sworn I bought some. We'll mark it. Tomato seedling. 2207. So we have some time before we can actually plant some more. Buy 200. Buy. Alright, so that's in delivery. Buy 200 of these 2. Just in case those magically disappeared too. There they come. So let me check that again. What were they? 2407 is when we can plant those. So we have a few days before then. And it's a thunderstorm right now. So we can actually inseminate chickens right there, which is interesting to say the least, but you know, more chickens the better. Not one of the favorite practices out there, but either way, ooh, chicken egg. Either way, we get more chickens out of it, which we can sell or we get more eggs from. Alright, so seeds, we'll choose 2207. So we had to wait a little longer for that. In the meantime, we'll have somebody plow our. Actually, we should probably have somebody plow our ground where the what's it called? Apple trees are going to go. So we'll have her do that. We need somebody to cultivate this field. Machines, tractor, cultivator, you. Accept. So this one is going to be our pumpkin patch, I think. Actually, this one does look a little smaller, so we'll put pumpkins in there. We have more tomato seeds, so we'll put the tomatoes in the slightly bigger one. Alright, so she just got done cultivating the soon-to-be tomato field. It's 20, so 2007, which means we gotta start keeping an eye out. Actually, let me pause. Let me just double check the storage. Tomato 2207. So we gotta keep that in mind. Alright. You gotta pay attention to that because that'll become a important row pretty soon. You know, let's go ahead and fast forward time a little until that time, because this is a really cool feature of the game. It's actually, oops. Alright, so it's 22. So let's grab this, choose, it's 22/07/2018. So let's choose that, machines, we'll do that, the planter, and we need to autofill, we need to hire 2 more. And you'll see why here in a second. You. Alright. And where's autofill? So you see we need 1, 2, 3, 4 workers for this, and you'll see why once we get to that point. I'm not going to have it on fast forward just because kind of want them. I don't want to waste the day, you know. Here they come out of the house, which is pretty cool to see. So you see the 3 people here line up while one goes to get the tractor. You see the tractor's coming this way now. And while that's happening, we'll get somebody to cultivate this field. We gotta hire somebody else for that. Alright, so you see the tractor is at the end of the field. You know, time is actually ticking pretty fast. That's really odd. Animals are ready for breeding. It's called the inseminator. So here we are. So you see people have gathered on the back of that tractor. And watch this. So you see people are actually putting the tomato plants into the ground, which is actually very realistic. This is how they would do it in real life. They would start the tomato plants in a greenhouse somewhere, then transfer them out to the field. They do the same with tobacco crops actually. So this is really cool to see. Alright, so she's going out to cultivate this. And this is for our pumpkins, I do believe. Yep. Alright guys, so that's actually going to do it for this episode of Farm Manager 2018. I hope to be back here for another episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload and or stream. And until next time, I'm doing the game. I see you on the next video.